love dating culture. I am Christy The Matchmaker, and here with me today, as always, is the lovely Santrigo.
Hi guys, I'm San. You can reach me at my Instagram at san.storm, sandstorm, or Santrigo, my Facebook page.
Oh, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the topic, yes, our hot topic for today is unrealistic expectations. Especially for those of you people who are single, looking and hoping to meet the partner of your dreams. What's up with that? Unrealistic expectations. What do you think?
Okay, so can we start with those guys who call themselves single when they've been divorced?
Okay.
Let's begin with that, shall we?
Let's do it.
Why are you calling yourself single? No, you're not. You're divorced. Single means not married, not attached, not seeing somebody, not married, or have had a marriage. Let's just show it. Say what it is. Let's just go there, okay? You've been married, there are children, but now you're divorced and you're going through a settlement with the children. Don't call yourself single. No.
Okay, so what you mean is they're not officially divorced?
Whether or not they're officially divorced.
If they're officially divorced.
No. Either
No.
one, my love.
Okay.
Just because they're divorced doesn't make them single. No.
No?
No, because there's a whole bunch of people involved from that divorce. You are not
Okay.
single. I'm sorry.
So
Dude,
what,
you're not.
where would you categorize them? What's
Okay, so
what's the criteria? I mean, what's the category?
they are divorced.
Oh,
They're not single. Let's just say, for argument's sake, they have to fill out a form.
right.
And it says marital status.
Okay.
Single, married, divorced.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like your category is there, dude. Same thing for the ladies. You're divorced, hun. No.
She wants to get that out of the way, guys.
You are not single. You're divorced.
You are divorced.
Yeah, but I waited so long to be re-single. Fine, then call yourself re-single. You're divorced, my love. You are not single. There's
Okay.
children involved.
All right,
There's
you heard-
in-laws. You're not single. There's other people involved now.
Okay. So to you, the term single means.
No marriage, no children.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I just feel single means you are not unattached to another person. You're not in a committed relationship.
But
That
it is a committed relationship, even though they have a divorce. There's still a relationship after the divorce.
Obligations. I would call those
Exactly.
obligations.
I don't know.
but-
That's still because it's a different type of relationship.
Okay.
It's not the one that's going to be in your life now,
right.
but still in your life.
Okay.
I have yet to see a divorced couple that don't have a relationship after the divorce. Meaning, if there's children, if there's not.
Well, some people are, no.
They
Some people-
have a friendship.
They probably had a very bitter, crazy relationship going, and then somebody just stopped talking to each other. They're not on good terms. So, I don't know.
Regardless
But
of
you heard from her.
on good terms or bad terms, you're not single. You're divorced.
All right. Sam doesn't think you guys are divorced and
No, there's
have
no
all these
thinking.
obligations.
No. There's no
or-
thinking
All right.
involved.
Period,
My
right?
decision,
The decision
my
is-
belief, the term is divorce.
Okay, so as a single lady, if a guy is coming to approach you who's been divorced, don't call yourself single. You better tell her what it is, right?
Straight up.
You are divorced. You got that? That's what she's saying. She's single.
Oh, real.
And that's it, for real. All right. So now let's talk about expectation. When, as a matchmaker, I get people, if you go to my website right now, I get people to fill out a form. It's quite lengthy. It's about 5 pages long.
So it's like taking a test.
Pretty much, because I want to know what exactly it is you're looking for. If I can't understand what you're looking for and assess what it is you want, it'll be difficult for me to provide a service to you to help you deliver. I'm not just a matchmaker, I'm a headhunter. So I go out there. If you tell me to go to Timbuktu and go find you a man from Timbuktu, I'm ready to go, but I want to know what your criteria is.
So pretty much what I just said, if you're divorced, you're divorced. Straight up.
Right.
Tell the truth.
Right.
So that's what you need in order for them to be serviced properly.
Let me know. I want to know your background history. Not, I'm not saying, whether you're on the FBI wanted list or whatever. That would be nice to know. But what I want to know is, what is your criteria for a love mate? And I find that of all the clients that I have, women tend to be the most difficult.
Because we're bitches. It's in our DNA. Just like men are stupid, it's in their DNA. Gay or straight, men are stupid. Gay or straight, women are bitches.
Yeah. Women have a bucket list of criteria, and some of these criteria are just crazy. They're just unrealistic.
Well, with or without a criteria, women are bitches. That's just what we are. It's in our heads, it's in our hearts, it's in our DNA.
Here are the standards. Here are the standards they ask for. Most women want tall guys. Okay. They want them tall, they want them successful, they want them good looking, handsome, have this stuff together, maybe good income, of course. They want so many things. And I'm thinking that by being too demanding, they're pricing themselves out of the market.
No, they're living vicariously through this imaginary friend is what they're doing.
I know.
No, women need to try to make their own goals, reach their own goals.
Yes.
That way they can get that man and they ain't have to go to a matchmaker. If you fight for your own things, if you give yourself your challenge, you give yourself your own goals, reach those challenges, you won't need to do that.
Yes, but you need to know where those kind of men are. And not everybody has the accessibility
But then they wouldn't ask for
men.
those. They wouldn't be unrealistic about it. They would know where it is that they lie.
Yeah, well, but the thing is, there are certain men who socialize in certain places where some of these women don't.
Very well.
So you have, look, like they say, if the mountain doesn't come to Muhammad, Muhammad gets over there and walk over to the mountain. That I can understand, not having the connections to find or to seek the type of person you're looking for. But what I believe is that if you're asking so much of another human being, you better be sure that you yourself can meet those criteria yourself.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a successful man, a guy who's fit, is handsome, what do you look like?
You have to have something to offer as well.
Exactly. Have you hit the gym lately, girl? You can't be 265 pounds and be looking for a guy who's buff, okay? It's not going to happen. All right, because you know why? The guys who are buff, they have criteria too. They're like hot girls. They're like the hot women. Okay, you can't. And the thing is, shorter guys are nice too. There are a lot of short guys out there who are awesome. And I think what it is a lot of people cannot get away from this romanticized, this fantasized ideology of what the perfect guy looks like on television. It's television for a reason. You want a guy who's going to date you and treat you right. They are out there. They may not be in the package that you're fantasizing about, but there's some awesome guys out there. They may not be 6 foot tall. All right, but they're out there. They may have a decent income enough to at least show that they have potential. They're out there. So when they are ready-made, I know you guys complain that the ready-made guys are all actually married or whatever and stuff like that. Of course they are. Do you know why they're married? Do you know why they're taken? Because maybe those women they're married to are able to make sacrifices, are able to understand that us human beings have our shortcomings. We're able to see beyond what it is you're sitting around going, oh God. So I find you a great guy. He took you to dinner. He treated you nice. And you're bitching and whining. Oh, it's too short. He's not good looking enough. And that was a perfect gentleman. That was somebody who had respect for you, who showed you a lot of respect while you were out on the date.
Well, then that person doesn't deserve that person. Let's move on.
There we go. There we go. But the thing is, they feel like, oh, I'm paying X amount of money. Yes, consulting with a matchmaker to go help you find a partner of your dream is not easy. If you want somebody who is 6'4", has success, has all the money in the world, guess what? The matchmaker has to go out there and convince him to want you. That costs money, that costs time. Don't you think I want my job to be made easier for me as well? If you have something to offer, girlfriend, I'll be more than happy to approach that fantastic guy and present you. But guess what? When I show him that file, when I show him that picture of yours, you don't fit his criteria either. Yes, I know it hurts your ego, but the point I'm trying to say is we all need to take a chill pill, go back to the drawing table and reassess our criteria and reassess the pressure we're putting on another human being, because I'm sure you won't like somebody else dissing you about your looks or whatever.
Well, maybe that's what they need, is a reality check.
But they do have a reality check. That's why they're still single. That's why nobody is dating them.
No, they need to hear it. They need to see it.
They hear it from me.
If that person is saying the same thing about that person, what they said to them,
right?
Maybe they need to hear it.
Yeah, but
of course they're going to say, "I can't believe he said that about me." Well, you said what about him?
Yeah,
huh?
they're in denial. They're in denial. They don't want to hear it. And when they hear it from me, and I go, "All right, I've tried my best. This is what I think." No, they don't want to hear it, because you know why? You see, it's a very demanding job, and I'm finding it harder and harder to accept women as clients. Women are a pain in the ass.
We are.
Women are a pain in the ass, except for me, of course. You know,
yeah, she's perfect.
not perfect, but I can see the beauty in someone, not from the outside, but from the inside. I tend to give people a chance until they mess up with me.
Right.
And then I will have cause to maybe reject or keep my distance from a human being. But I do not go, you have to be this, that. Yes, I have my criteria for friendship, I'm in a committed relationship. But I knew what I wanted from a man, and it was more from the inside. How you make me feel. This is the kind of guy that I wanted. I said, look, if a man can fulfill me and be this kind of a person, I'm good to go. I wasn't hung up on 6 foot tall. What's up with all that stuff anyways? 6 foot tall and stuff. I'm only 5'5". What am I doing with 6 foot tall guys anyway? It's okay. I didn't get me a 6 foot tall. I don't want no 6 foot tall guy. You know what I wanted? I wanted a chivalrous man who would treat me like a queen. And in return, I give me a life commitment of devotion. So I was offering my devotion, faithfulness, happiness, and building a life and bringing something to the table as a woman, a business woman, helping our finances, growing our lives together. You got to bring something to the table for this man in response. If you want a successful man, if you want him tall, you want him good looking, like they say, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So I wasn't hung up on crazy, stupid stuff like that. It was more about how you make me feel.
Right, and
So
I went in that direction as well, and those didn't work. Those are relationships that went under. And again, I'm still going to look for what I look for. Why? Because I feel that I deserve that.
What do you do? Okay, just
that
be general.
That image that you just described.
Okay.
He has to be taller than me. He better have a freaking job.
Taller than you, because you're petite. So taller than you could be about 5'7", 5'10" guy. So that's good, right? Is that good to go? So when you're lying, what are you?
I'm 5'3".
Okay, you're 5'3". So how tall is tall for you?
Taller than me.
Yeah, but 5'5", that's taller than
6 anything. How about 6 anything?
Okay, that's very tall. That's a
No,
giant.
it's not very tall. That's just tall.
Okay.
That's just tall.
All right.
It's taller than me. But anyway, my point is, I can make those decisions. I can be that person. Why? Because I've worked hard.
Okay.
I'm where I want to be. I never represent myself. I never tell people that I'm an age that I'm not. I put myself out there. I don't. I'm really terrible at lying. I can never remember the story. I mean, I'm an actress. You give me a script, I can learn it. Give me some direction, and I can play any role.
Right.
But I can't lie, and I won't lie because I'm not good at it. So if I'm going to ask for a particular criteria, it's because I worked hard for where I'm at. And I deserve not to be spoiled, but to have something where I feel like I could be if I wanted.
And another thing that I find that is a little troubling for me is a lot of women think, they go, okay, I want a soulmate. What's your definition of a soulmate? Is there any such thing as that?
I don't know what that means.
I don't even get that.
I don't know what that
I think
is.
what it is, what they're looking for is a guy who also be like their girlfriend. You know how you can, you know how you have a problem.
I have a best friend for that. You
That,
know?
but they, so no, it's not gonna happen. Guys, first of all, they don't communicate the way we do, and then you get frustrated because you're expecting this man to be your man and girlfriend rolled into one. Girl, it's not gonna happen. Guys are not like that. And then you get upset. It's not talking to me. It's not what. Look, men. Look, it even took me a while to get that down, and I've been with my man for a long, long time. Here's the deal, okay? Guys they just don't relate the way we do. So get your best friend. If you're going through certain things, that's what she's for, okay? So if you're gonna look for that package, girlfriend, guy, kind of a guy rolled into one, it's a tough call.
Yeah, and your best friend will tell you. My best friend didn't like one of my boyfriends. She hates him. She said straight up, he's poison. Get away from him. Move on.
Yeah. But guys can't just throw it down to you that way. They don't do that. Because number one, remember, we women are very sensitive. All right? So we want to hear the truth, but we don't want to hear the truth. And when the guy dishes the truth to you, he's getting pissed off.
No, they're
But you're
just
not
going to
pissed off at your
glaze
girlfriend.
over.
Right.
Men glaze over, and women
Yeah.
are under the impression that they're listening. No, they're not listening. They just want you to think
They
that
just,
they
you
are.
know,
They're
look,
not listening,
stop
ladies.
putting pressure on the guys, okay? Stop pressurizing them.
It's the same. No, it's the same as when you say, "Babe, does this dress make me look fat?"
And then the guy walks out of the room
Are
because he
you
doesn't want to get
kidding
in
me?
trouble.
Let it go. Guys are. That's not what guys are for. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry. That's
Yeah.
just.
But your girlfriend will tell you if your ass is a little big, you know.
Get your ass in the gym.
You know, but like, go girl, please, you know. And then you'll still forgive her, and you know you'll not forgive that man who's gonna tell you you are FAT. You know that. You can hate him for a while. It's just the way we roll. Okay, so the old soulmate thing, I don't get that. I don't get it.
I don't know what that means.
You can get a partner. You can get someone who's committed to you, to want to build a life with you. But all that soulmate stuff, I don't know. Leave it alone. Okay, if you need a soulmate, maybe sometime, maybe you need some psychological, I don't know. So sometimes we're going through stuff. Yes, you got your friend. You can speak to your mate, your boyfriend about stuff, but do not have all this crazy expectation from a man to fulfill being your soulmate. You should talk to me. You know, he's not your girlfriend. He's a man. Okay? And then the next thing is he wants to try and solve certain problems for you. And then you're like, look, we women are just full of pressure. Calm down. All right? Stop demanding of another human being what you yourself cannot fit. Some people didn't even finish college. And they want a college educated man, a man who makes 6 figures and stuff like, do you make 6 figures? What are you bringing to the table? No, well, it's a good question.
I know.
Do you make 6 figures? He's gotta. Do you make 6 figures? Are you buff? Are you sexy? Are you hot? Can you keep it up? And you want this guy to be all these things? Are you? Seriously, you eat like a gorilla, and then you want a guy who is all whatever and stuff like that. What are you bringing to the table, girlfriend? You know, I'm gonna lay it out there and be honest and be truthful because the demands are ridiculous. I've come to the point where I'm even thinking I need to just stop taking women clients because you guys just, I mean, come on, people. You know, all the unrealistic expectations is just through the roof. And some of your mothers, you know, we want to raise responsible men out there that a woman would want. So if you give birth to a kid who ends up being 5'5" when he grows up, so you expect women to reject him because he's only 5'5" or 5'7"? Come on now. Because these guys who are only below 6 foot tall, somebody gave birth to them, you know, mothers like us. Well, I wouldn't want somebody to reject my son if he turns out to be only, below 6 foot or whatever, because I know I've raised a wonderful and responsible young man. And he knows how to treat a woman because he shows that to me. I'm raising him to be a gentleman, like his father is a gentleman to me, who treats me, who's chivalrous to a woman, who is a responsible provider and a gentleman. He tries his best. He's not perfect, but he tries his best. And I appreciate the best that he brings to the table, because I myself, I'm not perfect. I'm not looking for perfection. I wasn't looking for perfection. I was just looking for a man who will make me feel right. That's important, people. Somebody who makes you feel right is where you should start gauging your criteria from. Stop this unrealistic, superficial expectation, because you know why? There's a lot of competition out there. There are a lot of women who are beautiful, who got it together, who have a lot to offer. So stop pricing yourself out of the market and be reasonable with your expectations. Because you know why? We're all human beings and we have feelings. The short guys have feelings too. And you know what? You're missing out. Because there's some short guys out there who are just a great package. I'm telling you.
Okay.
Yes. Who is all that? However, you know that you're Miss Diva. There's nothing wrong with being a diva. Okay? That's fine. But don't over diva yourself out of the marketing pool. The competition is steep. And I repeat, it is steep out there. I have the statistics. I'm a matchmaker to prove that. The statistics of women who actually want a man in their life, who wants to be settled, who wants marriage. Those are the people who seek a matchmaker. If you're single, you never ever want that, you don't want children and all that, it's okay. That's different. Okay? So I'm speaking to you ladies who are potential clients, who I have talked to, who have sought the help of a headhunter to go hunt your man down. That's what I do. And you know that I love doing that for you. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that you should settle, Sam. I'm not saying these women should settle. I'm just saying that they need to reassess their criteria for what they're looking for. What say you, baby?
Okay, that's what I say, because I won't settle. I don't know if I would reassess either. I'm 51 years old, and I think we discussed it, that my point of view, my criteria, you said, was probably 1%. 1%.
Yes, very. Yes, very. There's only a small, minute minority of women who never want to be married, never want to have children. That's rare. For the most part, nature speaks. Women tend to want to have, women have that maternal instinct of wanting to be a mother, of wanting to be a wife. Most women do. So I am speaking to those women, because those women are the ones who approach a headhunter for love, a matchmaker, to find a mate. So women like you are in a very, very tiny pool who never want to be married, never want children. That's rare. So yes, maybe you have all the time in the world to say, this is exactly what I want and I'm not budging. And I repeat, I am not asking anyone to settle. Why should you settle? Only one life to live, right? Do what you got to do. But I am saying that some of you have unrealistic expectation, and it's not going to happen. The men talk to me too, you know. They have feelings, you know. So don't overprice yourself out of the marketing pool. There's only so many available men for marriage, marriage-minded men who also want you beautiful ladies out there. But the thing is, they're scared of you. They're scared of your attitude. They're scared of your demands. You're scaring them away. Calm down. There are a lot of great guys out there. They might not be packaged in the way you fantasize about, but there's some wonderful men out there. Okay? There are.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean you should settle. reassess your criteria. What is the okay? You see, I made a point earlier on, and I'm like, okay, we humans, especially successful people, tend to have one ability that I have noticed. And if you listen to their life history, most people didn't come from wealth. But ask any wealthy person, they've had their ups and downs. And what made the difference between their success and the failure they had previously is their ability to go back to the drawing table and reassess what it is they were doing wrong in the first place. I ask people to bring that kind of ideology into finding a love mate. If it is not working for you, whatever it is you were doing, don't you think it's time you reassess your criteria? Not settling, there's a difference. Don't ever settle for less. If you know you're worthy of something, you make sure you better be worthy of it. If you're asking another human being to be this and that and that and that, you better be this and that and more.
And at what point would you fire your client?
I don't fire clients. I choose my clients very carefully.
Okay.
Look, I have an assessment. You go to my website. A lot of people buzz me, go, oh, Christy Matchmaker, blah, blah. Look, can you help me find someone? I'm like, first of all, go to my website. And there is a page there that says a process. There's a process you have to go to. First of all, you have to fill out my form. That form allows me to understand what you're looking for. Then we'll follow it up with a meeting. Okay? Mm-hmm. We'll have either, if you're overseas, we'll do an on-camera interview. Or if you're local, I could invite you to coffee. I like to actually do the one-on-one and see the person's face.
I think that's reaction. A good idea.
It is wonderful. Idea. So that is when I know if at all I want you as a client. I'm picky about my clients. I will know if you're going to make my life miserable. I will know if you're going to be calling me up all the time. So where's my man? And then you're going to blah, blah, blah. This is what I want. Oh, it must be this. It must be that. And because I'm not assessing you. I'm assessing who you are. Because I know who's going to make my life miserable. Mostly women do. Okay? So if I know that it is impossible, what you're asking, because I have a potential client who makes a lot of money. And her net worth is in a couple of millions. And she was closer to 60 years old. Not a bad looking lady. She insisted to me that she wanted a millionaire, period. If he doesn't have X amount of net worth, I don't even want to see him. So I told him, well, ma'am, you can't be my client. She goes, but why? I have the money to pay. I said, but because such a man does not exist. You know why? Because you have all these criteria that you're looking for. First of all, you say you want a millionaire. Remember, millionaires want, he's a millionaire. He can have any woman he wants. Why would he want an average 60-year-old girl? Look, men don't care about your money. They really don't. It's women that care more about what a man makes. Why do you think a guy can go to a third world country and marry a pauper, a girl who's from nothing? Or marry, look at the celebrities. They're sleeping with the housekeeper. They got millions. Sleeping with a housekeeper. Men don't care about your net worth. You know what men care about? How you make them feel. That's it. That's the secret. So, think about it. I'm picky about who I choose for a client.
So you have not yet fired a client?
No, okay. Never. No. I don't fire clients. I scrutinize my clients first. Yes, because I will know. I don't care how much you're going to pay. It is not worth the headache you're going to bring to my table. I understand. And some people don't want to listen. Especially the older we get as women, we're more stubborn and set in our ways. Why do you think the men go for the younger girls? Because when you're young, the world is your oyster. You know, you want to save the world. Men love that. They're attracted to that. Because you know why? Guys like to be needed. So if you're such a diva, you don't need him, you got your money, you got this, but he's got to be this, and that. That's unattractive to a guy. Totally unattractive. It's innate innate in men to want a woman who wants them. So if you already put up a wall, why in the hell are you attractive to the man? He doesn't want your money. He's got his money. Remember, he's a millionaire. A millionaire who has money to have any woman he wants. He doesn't have to be here in America and have a demanding America behind. He can go to Slovenia or whatever it is, like somebody we know. You know what I'm saying? Go to Russia or Ukraine or whatever, Africa or the Philippines, and marry a sweet little girl and bring her home. That's right. He can do whatever he wants, but you can't. Funny enough, isn't it?
I don't know. That's news to me, because when I was 20, no, the world was not my oyster. The world could have become my oyster if I worked for it.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents instilled in me that if I wanted something, I had to work for it.
Okay.
I don't know what I wish I had seen it that way, but it's a good thing to say or to believe. But if the world was going to be my oyster,
mm-hmm.
I had to pay for it myself.
That's fine. That's fine. But the thing is, it's a mindset to a younger woman than it is to a younger. Life has not grinded you down. You haven't had heartbreaks. That's where I'm coming from. You have not been beaten down by a guy. Nobody's broken your heart yet. You're 20-something. You're men like that. It's written all over your face. They don't have 40, 50, all stressed out, making demands. That's unattractive. That's where I'm going with that.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay, that's fine. I don't.
It turns them off.
You've seen it, so I'm not, and I guess that's why it's foreign to me.
Yeah, but you made a commitment to say, I don't want to be married. This is what I wanted, and it's fine. I'm just saying that it's okay. There's nothing wrong with that, because you're confident in what you bring to the table. You're a good-looking woman. You take care of yourself. You got your thing going on, and you said you're going to be making your own money. But not every woman is that strong. Not every woman is there. I'm speaking to those babes who think they're there, but they're not. Those babes who know that what they're asking for is superficial, that deep down they want a good man, and they're scaring them away with demands, with unrealistic expectation. Because I have seen it. I have hooked people up, taking people to introduce them to a wonderful guy, and the next thing I know, oh, he was sweet, he was nice, he was everything, but he's not attractive enough. Really? Really? And I'm looking and like, girl, please. Like, whatever. So that's what I'm talking about. What on earth are you looking for? And some of them have this expectation like, oh, I'm paying for this service, or you must go to Hollywood and get me Brad Pitt look-alike. Well, take your money, baby. I don't need it. Because you know why? My peace of mind is important to me. Okay? And those who I have successfully matched, I can see are people who are reasonable enough to see the beauty in that other. Look, as long as the potential is there, there could be more to uncover, right? It's like a gift, right? Christmas package. You open that first layer. Oh, that box. You see the box. And then you open the box and you see another box. It just gets better and better. Be vibrant. Chill out. Relax. It's not all so bad. There are wonderful men out there for you. Okay? All right? So we as mothers, those of us as mothers, are trying our best to raise responsible young men who will end up going on dates in the future with your daughters or even you. Right? We're doing our best. So rejection is tough. Rejection is tough. I know that. But we got to do the best that we can, right?
Yes.
Right. So I'm Christy The Matchmaker.
And I'm Sam Trigo.
And we will be seeing you on the next topic. Cheers.